A couple of Northside teams in the OCC do battle tonight as Dublin Jerome takes on Olentangy Liberty on a high school basketball game of the week here on CSN. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Columbus Sports Network. Randy Reinhardt alongside the commish, Dave Sakuti. And how did you get freed from basketball duties tonight?
Well, you always got to take a little break, and being around a basketball game sometimes is a good break.
All right, well, we'll keep you here for 2 hours and back to work, okay?
Not a problem.
Let's take a look at this matchup tonight. Dublin Jerome is the team that's on the road tonight. They come in with a mark of 9-5 on the campaign. They are 6-2 in the OCC Cardinal, coached by Joe Blind in year number 1. And here's what's on tap tonight for the Celtics in this contest. First of all, they want to be frantic Celtics. They want to really push the issue and increase the pace of this contest. Also, don't turn your back on Zach. By that, we're talking about Zach Michael, who can be a penetrator for Liberty. Also, to be effective, Brady really has to lead the bunch, and by that, we're talking about Tim Brady.
Two things really stand out about Jerome right now, and that's one thing they want to try to do, Randy. They want to make this pace of the game, try to get it in the 60s and 70s. I think that's an advantage for them. Tim Brady, being a senior, he's trying to squeeze every last thing he can out of this season. And I think he's a wonderful player. He's had a great senior year. He leads them in scoring, averaging 4.6 rebounds a game. Most importantly, he's the type of player that's going to have to show some leadership on this game tonight.
On the other side, it is Olentangy Liberty. Their mark on the campaign is 7-9. They are 5-3 right now in the OCC Capital, coached by Andy Gast in year number 3. And here's what's on tap for the Patriots in this contest this evening. First of all, they're looking for neutral position for transition. In other words, if Jerome wants to run, they may not want to. They may want to slow it down for the half-court game. Also, get your nose in close. They have to penetrate to score, and they have to rebound. Also, they're going to clean up with water wash. But that would mean the great player who's just a junior in Tommy Waterwash.
Two things really stand out about Tommy. Number one is he can score, but I think more importantly, he's really a threat from three-point range. I think the one thing we have to watch this evening, Randy, is watch the rebounding. Liberty does not bring a whole lot of sides to this basketball game. Position defensively, blocking out, securing the basketball is going to be very important for them.
Their last game was a win over Franklin Heights by a count of 64-41. Standings in the OCC Cardinal. Dublin Jerome has never had a winning season. They have a chance to win the league now with a mark of 6-2. And Westerville South and Olentangy and Worthington Kilbourne all at 5-3 right now. On the other side, in the OCC Capital, you can see where Liberty is right now. Under 500 on the campaign, but plus 2 games, if you will, in league competition. And Dublin Scioto, they have been flawless so far, Dave.
Well, Dublin Scioto is an outstanding basketball team. Tony Pasuti has done a great job. More importantly, both those teams really have to work hard tonight.
Should be a great one. Jerome and Liberty back with a tip-off here on CSN in mere moments. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Olentangy Liberty High School for the showdown between Dublin Jerome and Olentangy Liberty. So glad to have you here on CSN. And it is time now to check out the starting lineups for this matchup tonight between the Celtics at 9-5 and the Patriots at 7-9. Couchy, Brady, Rosenbaum, Harris, and Harrell. Then on the other side, it is Michael, Waterwash, Welch, Persinger, and Waterhouse. You get watered down by the Patriots here in this contest, but it should be a great one. There is Joe Blind, first year with Jerome, but for a number of years, 4 to be exact, a great tenure at Johnstown. You can see his mark there at 85-18. On the other side, Andy Gass, he's pumped up. He's just 28 years of age. A mark of 22-37 in his tenure during 3 campaigns. Used to be the JV coach at Olentangy prior to getting this job as the head coach at Liberty. Early on, Dave, what are you watching for in this contest?
Well, I think most importantly, Randy, I'm looking for tempo of the game here. I think Jerome, as we mentioned in the opener, wanted to make sure they get this tempo up and down. I think Couchy is going to be a key of this game. He transports the ball, he transports it quick, but he can also post up. On the other end, Olentangy has to make sure they keep the tempo a little choppy is in their favor tonight.
Fenton Moore with the toss. Greg Moore and Andy Nowlin join him, and you can see that the Celtics in the green and Liberty in the white, trimmed in blue. Just underway for high school basketball. So glad to have you here on CSN. That tough defense for the Patriots. Going to get an early test. Patriots giving up 56 points per contest. And on the other side, Dublin Jerome giving up this 52.9. This is Harris filling outside, 6'4", 175, and a senior. They have more size, albeit long and lanky, as they get it inside. To Harris, puts it up and got it for two.
Good patience, first possession. That's what you want. If you're Joe Blind, you're a happy coach right now.
Harris is the guy that's on the state championship golf team that they have, Dublin Jerome, and they have the early lead now in this contest. Some 45 seconds in as Welch brings it back outside. Welch is the guy that had a great season on the football team for Coach Hale and company as they play catcher on the perimeter. Persinger kicks it off now to Zach Michael, who's just a sophomore, Dave. You don't see that too often to the point.
No, you don't see that. And that's a big contribution that a young player has to make to this basketball team. And you'll see offensively, continually from Liberty, a lot of motion, a lot of movement, but they got to make sure they get good shots once they get those shots up.
Waterhouse kicks it off to Welch, no good. Tipped around, fought for inside, nicely done. And Water Wash can't get it to fall, and the rebound pulled down inside by Stephen Couchy, who averages 5.4 assists per contest. And with that, also 9 points. And this time, tries to give an assist to himself and can't get it to fall. Nice rebound inside by Cody Persinger. Waterwash runs out of real estate. Drops to Waterhouse. And Zach Michael, 6 feet and a sophomore. They go with a sophomore and a couple juniors in that starting five for the Patriots.
Well, on the other end, you got Jerome with 3 seniors in their lineup, and those are 3 seniors that have been in this program and have worked hard trying to get this program established in the right direction. I think they've done that.
Harris with a good block on the first attempt, but on the follow-up, a hack on the arm is called on the Celtics with 6:08 left to go here in the first quarter. And Harris on the second go-around will pick up the foul. So Kurt has the first one of this contest. And there's Zach Michael. You see his numbers and his rebounds. And again, just a sophomore, high 17 against Westerville Central. Very good on defense. Hands the first one where he's at 62.2%. We have a guy in this contest tonight who is 18 of 19 from the line.
It's always impressive when you have that. And I think the one thing that's to watch for this evening, Randy, is just to see neither team wants to go too far deep on their bench. These 5 starters, and of course the 5 starters for Jerome out here, are the players going to play significant minutes.
They can them both. We're tied at 2 apiece. So glad to have you here on CSN as Harold's got it outside. Baseline it goes to Couchy. Inside, spin, fadeaway move. Count it. Nicely done by Tim Brady. The man we talked about in the open, averaging 18.6 a contest. And in transition back the other way, good penetration by Persinger. They kick it out for the 3. No good by Waterwash, and the rebound brought back out by Dustin Welch. Welch had 12 against the Falcons of Franklin Heights as they take it baseline. Well, you can see that this Olentangy Liberty team is very young-looking, Dave, and hopefully will grow, mature, and have Andy Gass a chance to have many smiles in the next couple of seasons as well.
And it's always, you grow with these pains, and I'm sure Coach Gass has had some pains this year, but I think he's got them on the right track.
Michael misses back the other way. The touchdown pass by Couchy, strong to the hoop, baseline, put it up and counted. 2 more for Tim Brady.
That's their bread and butter. Couchy to Brady, left side, quick pass, good look, knock it down.
Way outside, 3-point range and counting for Nick Waterhouse, the 6'1 senior. That is his 5th 3-pointer of the campaign, and the lead now down to 1 for the Celtics. This is Harris outside. Harris is the guy, 11 against Toledo start. You can see what's happened from the field so far. Good start for the Celtics. 3 of 4, and a strong move, and nearly falls that time, but a foul is going to send big number 34 to the line, and Stephen Couchy, and Couchy will head to the charity stripe with a chance now to widen that cushion.
Couchy has accepted some responsibilities on this Jerome team, Randy. One of them, of course, is to be able to score. But the other thing that I really like about Stephen Couchy is he's going to try to distribute to their players. He's a setup guy. He likes to drive it into the paint, dish it off, and in this case, he got the shot himself. He's a strong body. If you look at him, he's 6'2", probably 180 pounds. He's a strong-looking kid. Has played really well for them this year.
Welch picks up the foul. Checking in now is Neil Johnson for the Celtics. Also coming in is Ashish Agarwal. Couchy for 1 more and a 3-point lead. He's averaging 9.4, but also shooting 76% from the line on the campaign, and now some 3/4 court pressure applied by the